Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Jonathan back with another video. And today's video is a Q&A where I'm going to be answering your guys' questions that you asked me in the last video. So if you guys haven't checked out my last video, which was Q&A coming this Friday, comment questions, make sure and go check that video out. It was a great video. Also, if you're new to this channel, make sure to smash that subscribe button. Also, turn on that bell notification so you don't miss a single one of my videos, because trust me, I've got some pretty cool videos planned for this month. So before we get into this video, I just hope you guys enjoy. If you do enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off with with answering you guys' questions. So not everybody commented a question. I was only gonna do some of the questions, but a certain amount, like there's a decent amount of questions, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer all of the questions. There's about, I think, maybe 13 or 14 questions or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and answer the first question, which comes from WonderArk01. He asked me, if there was a zombie apocalypse, who would you loot first? Let me think about that one. So I think I would loot... So he said, if there's a zombie apocalypse, who would you loot first? I think I would probably loot... Let me think. So I love a lot of different stores, but I love sports a lot. So I'd probably loot I would probably loot Dick's Sporting Goods, because that's a really good store. I love sports and stuff, and that store has a lot of stuff like that. So I don't know if he means if I would get like bit and like I'll buy a zombie or something like that. I'm not for sure, but anyways, I'd probably loot Dick's Sporting Goods. All right. So the next question came from Mr. Fresh. Oh, I can't say that. Mr. Fresh PP 92. All right. He asked, so when's that OnlyFans coming, Johnny? So I'm not for sure what he means by that. Fans only. When's that only? Okay, I don't know what he means. When's that OnlyFans coming, Johnny? I'm not for sure what you mean, so I don't know if I can answer that question. Alright, next question comes from Hudson Fortner. How many relationships have you been in, and who is your role model? Okay, so here's the thing. Alright, so the first part of that question, how many relationships have you been in? I've actually only been in, now don't make fun of me for this, I've only been in one relationship. Now, the reason why I've only been in one relationship, and that was back in like 7th grade or something, but I'm not really focusing on having a relationship right now. There's a lot of other things that I'm focusing on right now, like YouTube, different things like that, like school, and there's just a lot of things that I'm focusing on right now, and I don't really have time to have a relationship. As much as I would kind of like to have one, I don't really think that right now is a good time. So I've really only had one relationship, and I'm not really looking to have one right now. And the second part of his question is, who is your role model? So I'll probably have to say my role model is probably my grandma. My grandma, it's either my grandma or my favorite baseball player, Joey Votto. But my grandma, she's just a really good person, and I just love her so much. And she's just such a good role model for me. She's a good Christian lady, and I just love her. She's such a great lady. And then Joey Votto, he's probably another one of my role models. He's such a great baseball player. He plays for the Cincinnati Reds. He's always been my favorite baseball player. And I would probably go ahead and say that either Joey Votto or my grandma is my role model. So yeah, on to the next question. All right, so Nathan Bales asked, what is your favorite wing sauce / dry rub from B-Dubs? So I would probably have to say that my favorite wing sauce is probably honey barbecue. I like spiciness, but not too much, and honey barbecue is not really too spicy, but it's kind of spicy. And then if I would have to say spicy, like a spicy thing that I would like a dry rub or something, I would have to probably say the other one is probably Parmesan garlic. So that's my two favorites: honey barbecue and Parmesan garlic is my two favorite wing sauces at B-Dubs. All right, so the next question, it comes from Fatboy69. He asked me, why do you like Hot Wheels so much? Well, let's just say here. So, I really like Hot Wheels because, number one, they're pretty cool. I mean, they're cars that there's like little like cars that you can just like race down a track and play with and stuff like that. It's really cool, actually. I love racing Hot Wheels and stuff like that. I actually have two big totes full of Hot Wheels. And I've just always loved Hot Wheels a lot. I mean, they're kind of cool to collect also. I mean, Hot Wheels is one of those things that it's for like all ages. Like a lot of people like collect Hot Wheels and stuff, and I like collecting Hot Wheels and stuff. But yeah, Hot Wheels are just pretty cool. I've always liked Hot Wheels, and I like unboxing them for YouTube videos and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the answer to that question. All right, so next question comes from Richard. He said, "Who is your favorite Christian rock band?" So I would probably go ahead and have to say my favorite Christian rock band is Skillet. Skillet is a really cool band, and I just really like their music. So yeah, my favorite Christian rock band is Skillet. All right, so the next question comes from Grant Johnson. He said, "What is your favorite song?" So my favorite song, I have a lot of favorite songs, but I'm probably going to go ahead and say that my favorite song comes from this artist back here, Toby Mac. My favorite song is probably Feel It. It's from his second newest album called This Is Not a Test, and that's probably one of my favorite songs, Feel It. I have a lot of favorite songs, like I said, but I'd say that's probably one of my favorite songs. And if you don't know who Toby Mac is, he's a really good artist. He's a good Christian artist, and I suggest that you guys check him out. He's pretty cool. All right, so the next question comes from Rig_Z. If you had to have a superpower, what would it be? If I had to have a superpower, what would it be? That's a good question. Let me think about that. Alright, so I'll probably have to say, I'll probably come between two different superpowers, either to become invisible or have super strength. But he said if you had to have one superpower, he didn't say one, but if you had to have a superpower, what would it be? So I'd probably have to say that I'd probably like to be invisible. That'd be pretty cool to become invisible, like to just pop up anywhere. Yeah, but I think that would be really cool to become invisible. That would be pretty cool to just like become invisible all of a sudden and just pop up right next to someone and like touch them or something. Just be like boom. That'd be funny. Anyways, next question comes from the Black Stained Roses. They're a band. And they said, "Why can't you tell us the name of the song?" And he means the song that I told you guys about in my last video. I told you that me and my friend Nathan Bales are working on another new original rap that we wrote. And I said I'm not going to tell you guys the name of the song yet. That's what I said in that video. But because I wanted to just make it like a surprise for whenever the video drops where we sing the song for you guys. But I think I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys the name of the song right now. So the name of the original song, the original rap that me and my friend Nathan Bales are working on, is called Man Named Jesus. And it's a really good song. It's a really good rap that we made. It's our second original rap that we made. It's called Man Named Jesus. So stay tuned, because I think next week is probably where we're going to upload film the video of us singing the song for you guys. So stay tuned, because I think next week most likely will be when we release the song to you guys. Alright, so next question comes from eSoftball. What is your favorite sport? So my favorite sport is 100% baseball. I've always loved baseball so much. The Cincinnati Reds is my favorite baseball team, yo. And I've just always loved baseball. I used to play it. I don't play now because I'm focusing more on marching band and different stuff like that. That happens during the baseball season. So I just kind of had to pick one or the other. But I just love baseball. It was my childhood, basically. I mean, it's only been about a year or two since the last time I've actually like played in a like on a team. But I still like to go and play baseball every once in a while. But yeah, 100% baseball is my favorite sport. All right, so next question comes from TT Kids TV. What is your favorite video you have done with me on your channel, or my Twitch? So, I haven't filmed a video with TT Kids TV in a while, but I would probably have to say that my favorite video that I filmed um, on my channel with him is probably the Try Not to Laugh video. Like I said, it's been a while since I've filmed a video with him, but I would have to say that the Try Not to Laugh is probably my favorite that I've filmed with him. And he also asked, what is your favorite video that I've filmed with him on his channel? I would say maybe some of the vlogs I've been in with him, like when we went to the fair and stuff like that, possibly. And then he also asked his what favorite video I filmed with him on his Twitch account. So that would have been like a Fortnite live stream or something when we were playing some games and stuff like that. So that'd probably be that. All right, so here is the final question. Actually, no, this is not the final question. It's the second to last question. This one comes from Luke Fallstitch, and he asked, what do you admire most in life? So I would probably have to say what I admire most in my life is probably my faith. Faith comes first. God comes number one in my life. And I just admire my faith so much. And I feel like all of us need to just have God in our lives, because God makes our lives better. He helps us get through the tough times, especially with this hard time right now with this COVID-19 pandemic. It's a hard time, and I've learned to just turn to God and trust in Him, because as a Christian, we always have to trust in God. I actually have this cross sitting on my desk, and it says, "Faith makes all things possible." And yes, faith does make all things possible. So that is definitely the thing that I admire most in my life. All right, guys. So the final question comes from Bales Nathan. And yes, it's Nathan Bales. He commented this on Instagram, and he said, would you rather hang with the boys on a Friday or your girlfriend, if you had one, that is? Good question, Nathan. Well, obviously I don't have a girlfriend, so I would definitely choose to hang with the boys on a Friday. But if I did have a girlfriend, well, we'll just leave that right there. Alright, guys, so that's officially going to wrap it up for this Q&A. That's going to wrap it up for the question part, but there's one more thing that I want to talk about. So, in my last video, where I was telling you guys about the Q&A that's coming, there's some comments that happened from a person named Fatboy69. He actually commented a question. So now, he commented something to one of my subscribers, to someone that commented on that video, and he said simp. That's what he said. And there's just a whole lot of comments on that. And I just want to say, just make sure you guys are keeping the comments appropriate, and that you're not hurting anybody's feelings. I don't know if you did or not. But anyways, there's just a whole conversation that happened. And actually, my friend Nathan Bales, he made a podcast, in his podcast on his channel. Go check out my friend Nathan Bales. He actually made a video, a podcast. He was talking about that whole conversation that they had on my video. And if you guys want to check out that conversation, make sure to go check out my last video. It's in the comments. It's a whole 20 comment conversation. So go check that out. This is something that kind of happened. I just thought I would address it. All right, guys. So before we get out of this video, I just hope you guys enjoyed that Q&A. It was a really fun video to film, and I enjoy doing these Q&As every once in a while. And I hope you guys enjoy these questions that I answered for you guys. And one more thing, I have the Bible verse of the video, which comes from Psalms chapter 18, verse 2. The Lord is my rock, my fortress and my deliverer. My God is my rock in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. So that's the Bible verse of the video. Think about that as you go through the rest of your day. It was a longer video, but I hope you guys liked it. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also turn on those bell notifications so you don't miss a single one of my videos. I just hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure to stay safe out there. I hope you guys are having finding something to do during this quarantine. And yeah, stay safe and know that God loves you, and so do I. Peace!